Hey, what's up, Avangrod? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? This game is awesome, man. I don't know if you've played this, but it's awesome. Please stay and watch. Good, thanks. I remember your semi-late night streams. Let's see how this goes. You mean the ones where I would do this? Or the one, or the ones where I do this? Don't forget our 21 gun salute and MWO to that guy who died. That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. That was shit. Can't remember his name now. It's gonna come to me though. Yeah, it was a while ago. Oh, this is killing me. Hold on, how to disable Steam notifications for friends? In the top left corner of your friends list. Okay. Wait. Friends. Settings. Notifications. There we go. When a friend joins the game, when a friend comes online. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nobody will ever do anything that cool for us. At least not for me. You joined at a really good time. There's about to be a really awesome scene in this game. Listen, please don't touch the wheel again. One mistake up here and I'm back to kitchen duty. You're no fun at all. Yes! We're finally headed to Meribia. One more day and I wouldn't have a job when I got there. Now I'm totally set. And I hear the guys in Meribia are the cutest in the entire continent. Who cares about the guys? Tell me about the fish. I guarantee Meribia will be filled with the coolest things I've ever seen. This is the first class cabin. In other words, why don't you go play somewhere else, brads? We're just taking a look around the ship. Jeez. Alright, kids, have fun exploring, but keep the noise down or I'll drag you back to your quarters. Alex, wouldn't yelling at us for no reason qualify as making noise? I've seen you kids walking all over the ship. Are you nervous? Because you shouldn't be. Despite the damage the monster did, you'll never find a stronger ship than the Hispaniola. It's not that. It's because this is the first time we've ever been on a ship. Those are the captain's quarters back there. I don't know if he's asleep or not, but I wouldn't take any chances. Fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. There's clothes everywhere. Hey, the captain was telling me about you kids. You got back the sea chart and killed the monster. I didn't think there were any brave kids left in the world. So young, but so brave. We need more kids like you to set a good example for the slackers. Man, I'm nervous. This is my first trip as a crewman on the Hispaniola. I've been put in charge of hoisting and lowering the sails. Do you know how important that is? I thought I'd be chief deck swabber or something. I'm not ready for this much responsibility. Don't be such a chicken, man. You don't want to end up walking the plank, do you? I can't do it. I just can't do it. But how am I going to tell the captain? Oh, man. I'm headed for Mel's mansion as soon as we reach Meribia, but I hear he's a really scary guy, and I doubt he's the time to meet with people who just walk in off the street. If I get to meet Mel, what am I going to ask him about? I'd love to hear his stories, but he's probably sick about talking about the old days. I hope not, because I want to hear him too. Should we go with this guy, Alex? Master Mel has a daughter named Jessica. She's an absolute fox. I hear she's also one of the strongest chicks in Meribia, so I've been working out. Would you like to feel my abs? From what you're saying, I think you're a bit misjudged. If Master Mel takes a liking to you, he'll introduce you to his daughter. How can I make the old fart dig me? Maybe if I impressed him with my mad table tennis skills. Yeah. Why am I'm stuck. What's going on here? Uh-oh. There we go. My controller like disconnected for a second. Almost done. Just have to change the bed sheets and... Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your room? Nope, we're in second class. This is our first time on a ship. We're going to Meribia. Lord Orfeo! For LUNAR! Yes. For LUNAR. The captain's got a lot of empty liquor bottles next to his bed. I didn't notice that. That's hilarious. Meribia, you children are much too young to be going to an awful place like that all by yourselves. You're just joking with me, aren't you? I bet your parents are on board. My child is about your age, and I don't let him walk to the other side of town by himself, much less wander off to another continent. Your parents are completely insane. How are you doing, Orfeo? You ever been to the continent? There are so many places to explore. The sprawling burg of Meribia, led by the legendary pirate Hell Mel. Vane, the magic city, floating high above Althena's shrine. Nanza, a mountain outpost bridging the Katarina and Marius zones. There's no limit to the adventure one can experience there. And we're going to visit all of those places, aren't we? Of course, Null. I've seen many a man snail into Meribia searching for adventure, but not all of them found what they was expecting. Har, I was one of them fools. I thought I wanted to be the next Dragon Master. Instead, I fell in love with the sea. I've been a sailor for 10 years now. I hope that you find the adventure you're looking for. Hey, how are you doing? I saw how you kids handled that monster. Hard to believe you're mere children instead of trained soldiers. If you need work, I'll hire you on as my bodyguards. Anyway, the captain tells me this is your first visit to Meribia. True? You'll have the time of your lives. As long as there's plenty of food to eat, I'll be happy. Welcome to the Hispaniola souvenir shop. I'm fresh out of ships in a bottle, so don't ask. What do we got? Ooh, healing nut. Let's fucking go. Oh wait, what? Soap? Buy 2 soaps. Be sure to come back when I have me rubber peg legs in stock. Alex, I don't think I've ever been so happy. We're on a fantastic adventure. And we're gonna be filthy stinking rich. See, if I'd listened to my dad and stayed home, none of this would have happened. But I kind of wish my dad was here to see how far we've come. Lord Orfeo says, I'm alright, waiting for the internet tech to get here tomorrow to fix my unstable network. Oh boy, average ping is 2,500 milliseconds. What? Healing nut. Dude, this game is full of hilarious items. It has no rope for... Yeah, like, let's see what the item description is. I'm sure there's something funny. Yes, soap rope not included. Alex has grown up so much since we got set out from Berg. When we left, he was just a boy, and on the outside, he still is. But he's changed somehow inside. This is all happening so very suddenly. I wish I could understand these feelings. Before you sell the diamond that Ramus keeps rambling about, I think you should meet with Master Mel. Mel, sounds familiar. As he well should. Mel's one of the 4 heroes, and the governor of Meribia. Mel's a very friendly person. He might even be able to put up with your attitude. Even someone in peak physical condition has to sleep, Alex. I'll see you in the morning. What's the matter, Luna? You look awful. Do you have to hurl on deck? I do feel seasick, Nall, now that you mention it. I think I'm going to lie down before I get any worse. Besides, I want to be ready for when we arrive in Meribia. I can't wait, and still can't believe we're really doing this. Oh, I didn't get to talk to the captain. Luna? Huh? What? Huh? Hey, where's Luna? Alex, where'd she go? Let's go find her, Alex. There are only so many places on the ship she can be. Wake up. Alex, what are you doing awake? Feeling nervous? I can't say I'm surprised. If it makes you feel better, I was a bit nervous the first time I went to Meribia. You realize, of course, I'll strike you dead with thunder magic if you tell anyone. Luna couldn't sleep either. I offered to keep her company, but she went to the deck alone. Excuse me, but did you see a girl walk past here earlier? Ah, yes, the blue-haired lass with the peaceful peepers. She walked up to the deck a few minutes ago. Can't say I blame her. When the blue star is full, it's as though the sea itself is ablaze in heavenly light. Why are you still up? You need to rest before we reach Meribia. You're going to spend the entire day just getting your bearings. We know, but we're too excited to sleep. You kids still up? After all that fish you ate for dinner, I'd figured you'd be sawing logs by now. I think I ate too much, and I don't even think that was even possible. You can confirm this is the Working Designs translation? I can't confirm that. Oh my god! That looks like General Leo from LUNAR 2. Interesting. It seems pretty honestly, it might not be exactly the same, but they didn't change it much. The items still have hilarious names and descriptions. I think it is still the same. I think it is still the same translation. Like if you look at longsword, length does matter. There was, yeah, hat, orange chinchilla fur. I remember that was the original. These are the original descriptions for the items, which means that if the white ring is still, or white necklace has a description of white is all right, and they still make the comment about. They like allude to making. I can't even say it on stream. Oh my god. There's a really funny dialogue portion when Kyle does the when he dresses up like a woman and fights everybody. That's when I'll really know for sure. And when I see the white necklace or white bracelet, I think it's white bracelet. We gotta find Luna. Where are you, Luna? You're fine and dandy when the ocean is calm, but the moment a 2-foot wave rocks the boat, you're grasping onto the deck rails and chumming the water with yesterday's lunch. You better get some rest before the morn. You don't want to be falling asleep on the streets of Meribia. You wake up with all your money and most of your clothes missing. Sailing for the first time always leaves a man looking like he just got keel-hauled. I'm so sleepy. You kids wouldn't have a do, would you? A do. I think this is the same translation. I gotta run, man. I'll catch you again soon. Hopefully stick around for a while. Okay, Avengrod. Thanks for stopping in, brother. The young man sleeping over there, his father's my best friend. He asked me to train his son, but his son is too afraid of his own shadow to focus on his work. I don't know how I'll tell his father. I know he's got potential, but I don't know how to unlock it yet. Luna. The cutscenes look so crispy clear. They did a great job upscaling them to HD. I don't know if they got truly remastered like from the originals or if they were just upscaled, but they look freaking fantastic.
Dreams fade to nothing when the horizon darkens most. We all need to believe there is hope. Is an angel watching closely over me? Can there be a guiding light I've yet to see? I know my heart should guide me, but there's a hole within my soul.
Great. Bravo. The voice actress actually sounds really close to the original voice actress. She's got a little more vibrato in her voice, but that was a good performance. Hey Luna, what are you... Shh. It sounds like it could maybe even be the same actress, but just a little bit older. She sounds a little bit older. A little bit more vibrato. Not older, but like more mature sounding. And Luna's supposed to be a young teenager. So... Alex, Null, how long are you two going to sleep? We're only a few miles away from Meribia. It's time to wake up and get some sunshine. Luna, I hope your nose is a snooze button because I'm about to jab it. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Working Designs translation. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't edit things here and there. I'm not sure. You know, I can't say with 100%. I haven't played through the whole game. I haven't looked at the scripts side by side, but I'm pretty sure this was in the original game. This is hilarious. Oh no, quit your moaning and get up, Stumblebutt. Sure am glad you woke me up, Luna. I was having a nightmare about a bunch of girls hand-feeding me fish. Excuse me for thinking you wanted to wake up sometime this year. We're in Meribia, Alex. We're really in Meribia. Give me a big juicy pinch because I have to be dreaming. Let's see my dad yell at me when I come home with a sack full of silver. I think Ramus is a little overwhelmed right now. Aren't you excited too, Alex? You don't have to be calm. It's okay to let go of your emotions once in a while. Let's sell the diamond right away, Alex. That thing's been burning a hole in my pocket ever since Quark gave it to us. Why don't you calm down? Meribia isn't going anywhere. Why are you so restless, Nash? You're just as worked up as the rest of us. So that I can report to because everyone knows you think more clearly when your heart is pumping. Oh, that's right. That's right, I forgot Nash is a fucking traitor. Oh, shit. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. You remember that Luna actually has 2 different voice actors in the PS1 original? No, I didn't realize that. No, I didn't know that. Everyone knows you think more clearly when your heart is pumping. Yeah, right. You're more hyper than a 6-year-old on a sugar buzz. Please calm down. Well, here we are. I enjoyed having you on board, kiddies. Good luck on your adventures. Thanks. Don't travel too far from Meribia, not because I'm worried about you, because we'll need your help if another one of those monsters gets hungry. This is the beginning for both of us. Take care and wish me luck. Thanks and good luck. I can tell you didn't get any sleep last night, but you're just kids, so you can get away with it. When you have a job where you run around the ship all day, every day, you learn to love your cot. I think this guy's suffering from serious burnout, Alex. You hope to meet Master Mel, huh? That old man used to be the idol of every sailor. Now she's just a has-been pirate turned crooked politician. Is there anything this guy doesn't dislike, Alex? We're almost there. I'm so excited my heart feels like it's gonna leap out of my chest. I can tell that you're excited. Your eyes are gleaming, just like Alex's eyes on the night before we sailed. Get out of my way. I'm gonna be an adventurer like Mel, except in the spring. That's when my allergies act up. Good luck, sir, and whatever happens, never lose faith. Okay, here's the plan. I go to Mel's mansion and annihilate him at ping pong while showing off my abs. Then I get married to Jessica and live off of Mel's wealth for the rest of my incredibly luxurious life. Yeah, that's quite a plan. I wonder if we'll get to meet Jessica along with her dad. I hope you're more interested in Mel than Jessica, Alex. You kids seem nice. You want to be servants at the mansion after me and Jessica get hitched? Jesus Christ, I can't read. Oh my god, they should have added pushing NPCs. Every RPG needs that. If you get lost, don't ask anyone for directions. They'd sooner mug you than help you. Good morning. We'll be arriving in Meribia very soon. I bet you guys are ready to return to land. Alex and Null, did you check to make sure you didn't forget anything in our room? And did you make the beds? I thought Luna might lighten up on this adventure, Alex. Man, I was wrong. I hope you enjoyed the trip. Thanks for talking to me. Passengers are sometimes afraid to speak with us. Come back sometime and tell me what you kids are up to, alright? Man, I had a really cool encounter with a dude at Walmart. He was set up in front of Walmart with a table, and I'm not sure what he was selling or trying to take donations for, but as I was walking up, he was like standing up from his seat and he was like cursing. He was like fucking damn it. And I could tell he was like getting probably frustrated with his job, so I just kind of walked up next to him and I was like, hey man, are you alright? And he was like, yeah. He like, his demeanor changed really quickly. He was trying to hide that he was pissed off. He was like, yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. So I said, you want a hug, bro? And he was like, yeah, I would love a hug. And so we hugged each other. And I said, God bless him. I said, God bless you to him. And he said, God bless you to me as well. And I went inside, did my shopping, came out. And I walked out and I kind of forgot about him. And he goes, hey, thanks, man. Have a good one. And I turned and I saw him. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. And I said, thanks for the hug, dude. I think we both needed it. And he goes, I agree. I think we did. And I went back to my car. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I could make somebody's day a little bit better. Arg, my voyage ends when we reach Meribia, but yours is starting. I've sailed every sea in this world, and let me tell you, there's always new adventures to be found. You want to know the most valuable treasure I've found in all me adventures? It was the things I saw and the friends I made. The memories, not the gold or the jewels. Of course, I don't mind finding gold or jewels. Arg. We're almost to Meribia, mates. Why don't you stand on the deck and take in the sights? I agree. The friends you make and the people you meet are always the greatest reward in life over any material thing that you can get. The wind is really picking up. Meribia is not far now. Why don't you enjoy the view from the bow? It's wonderful. Go ahead and stand on the bow. You should be able to see Meribia. Hold on to the railing and shout, "I'm king of the world!" Woo! You may not feel any safer, but it sure gives us sailors a laugh. Thanks to the monster back in Saith, I haven't been home for a long time. It'll be nice to see my family. I know how hard it is on my wife, so I'm about to retire. The trade winds have picked up, so we'll be reaching Meribia slightly ahead of schedule. This is great. An extra half hour of shore leave is the difference between getting drunk and getting arrested. Wow! It's even more magnificent than I imagined, Alex.
Look, Alex! Look at all the ships! And the huge town! Meribia is even more splendid than I
Look how big it looks. There's like fucking 12 buildings in the town. Well, it's been fun, but I have some business to attend to. I'll be in Meribia for a while. If you need to find me here, I'm usually speaking to my fellow mages on Black Rose Street. So long, then. At last! We're finally in Meribia. I'm gonna find a shop and sell the diamond. See you later. We're gonna be rich, Alex. Filthy, stinking rich. Oh yeah, this was always a thing. In Ramus's anime portraits, his dialogue portraits, he's got brown hair. But in his overworld sprite, he's got blue hair. I think I'm almost as excited as he is. Come on, Alex, let's look around. One of the 4 heroes, Master Mel, lives in this city. You want to see him, don't you, Alex? Definitely. One of Meribia's most powerful conveniences is its sewer system. I'll take indoors over an outhouse any day, you know? But I hear rumors the waste has attracted vile creatures. Do you think it's true? Rumor has it monsters live in the sewers. That's probably a bunch of the same stuff that's in the sewers. Master Mel used to wield a huge axe with only one hand. It was very impressive, to say the least. They say he was absolutely fearless on the field of battle. But now Mel has settled into a peaceful life as the ruler of our prosperous city. Meribia attracts traders from around the world. They flock here to buy and sell wares ranging from common to extremely rare. Is that right? I wonder if we can find a nice present for your parents, Alex. I haven't left the city of Meribia once in my life, but I'd like to travel the world someday soon. Coming through, old man. Lovely scent, by the way. Is that eau de cheap whiskey? Sir, you'll catch a cold if you sleep out here. Shit app. This is a city of freedom. I can do what I want. Stalk pretty girls, drink till I can't see straight, you name it. I love this place. This ain't a city of freedom. The old man inside the bar, he wanted to charge me money for all the booze I drank. Why, hello. You're such a beautiful young woman. You must be here looking for work, aren't you? I'm sure you'll be our most popular hostess. I mean, just look at you. Oh, you're very kind, but I'm not here for a job. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. You seem like a nice girl, and I'm sure you make a small fortune in tips. I really think you should reconsider working here, sweetie. This job is easy, and the money is fantastic. I bet you guys have heard about the grindery, right? It's supposed to be a freaky combo of magic and machine. Then again, I once heard a rumor that in this place that Master Mel once killed a man just for snoring too loud. Besides, why would anyone want to mix those things together? It'd be, I don't know, unnatural. Mixing chocolate and peanut butter, I can understand. But technology and sorcery sounds like a bad idea. Oh my, what a handsome young man. Why don't you sit down and tell me about your adventures? I don't think we have any time for that. Let's go, Alex. Some young kid by the name of Kyle is in charge of the Nanza barrier to the south. And he's also the leader of a notorious gang of bandits and thieves. Master Mel hates the kid, but he doesn't have the manpower or will to go out and arrest him. And there's the fact that Kyle and his men only steal from the rich, which naturally makes him very popular with everyone else. I've worked my butt off all my life to get where I'm at today, and the last thing I'd want is for some bullying little punk to take it all away from me. You can't go through the Nanza barrier without Kyle's permission. He's a punk, just like I said. Hi, how may I help you? So this is your first time in Meribia? Yeah, we get a lot of wide-eyed newcomers in here. Teehee. Have you gone to see Master Mel yet? He's one of our city's most popular tourist attractions. Even when his wife passed away a few years ago, he stayed as friendly as ever. Everyone loves that man. I just don't know how he has the time to govern our city and take care of his only child, Jessica. You seem a little tired. Why don't you all have a seat and take a rest? The goal of everyone at the Seagull Tavern is to make you feel right at home. Oh, now we know the name. It's the Seagull Tavern. This is a bunch of crud. Crud, I say. This guy's won every single hand. Oh, is it fucking... What's his name? Brett. Either he's cheating or he's the luckiest dog I've ever had the misfortune of playing cards with. Man, what's going on here? This guy with the headband never loses. I even drank 8 beers before we dealt the first hand. 8's my lucky number. Here we go, boys. Yeehaw! Looks like I beat y'all again. Let me tell you, it's hard to make winning look this easy. Hey there, do you guys want to sing with me? Great. Okay, I'll go first. Hey! That was wonderful. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you so much. I'm just grateful to the goddess Althena for blessing me with the gift of song. I must admit she's pretty good, but she ain't no Luna. Welcome to the Seagull Tavern, the home of the finest ale, freshest food, and friendliest folk in Meribia. What's that? How can I run this kind of business under Master Mel's rule? I can run this business because of Master Mel. He protects every man's right to be drunk and shameless. Meribia is the only city where a man can express his appreciation of a fine lady without fear of retribution. Isn't it wonderful? It's not the adventures that makes a hero, it's the people you help along the way. So saith Thumgren Stoutshield from EverQuest Online Adventures. Oh, that's awesome. People be the important thing. Yep. It's not the adventures that make a hero, it's the people you help along the way. Thumgren Stoutshield. That's it. That's crazy. Is that something you have memorized? That's awesome, man. Bim, bim. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm Dragon Master Dine. Taste the cold steel of my blade. Ow! Hey, didn't your mom ever teach you not to run with sharp objects? You'll put your eye out. Fear the wrath of Dine's sword. Hiya! There you are, foul monster. The mighty Hellmel will punch your lights out. Ouch, what are you doing? I'm not a monster, but I'm gonna bite your little... Don't be silly, Null. He's just a cute little boy. Oh yeah, nothing cuter than a fist-shaped bruise on your tummy. I, the mighty Hellmel, will punch your lights out. Bam! We're playing the Four Heroes, but we don't have a galleon. Will you be galleon for us? Sorry, kid. Alex only plays as Dragon Master Dine. I am Lamia Ousa, leader of the Magic Guild. Cower before me, peasants. Let's see. Ooh. Shops. Oh my gosh. So many people to talk to. In Meribia, humans and beastmen work side by side. This is the first place I've ever lived where I haven't been affected by the prejudice or stereotypical thinking. I wish everyone in our world was as open-minded as Meribians. Oh my god, come the fuck on. Jessica is the only child of Mel. Her mother died when Jess was very young, or so I heard. Mel dotes on his daughter, and she loves him too. They really do have a very special relationship. Jessica is quite a tomboy. Her mother was so mild-mannered, but I guess her father's side won out. She's so much like he was in the early days. You're from the village of Berg? You know, I have a daughter in Berg. When you go back there, can you tell her that I miss her? I haven't heard from her in the longest time. We know that woman. She said not to worry and she's doing fine. Oh, you know her? I'm so glad to hear she's doing alright. I'm indebted to Althena for answering my prayers. Don't spoil your good deed for the day, Nall. Ooh, fire cane. Red, white, blue, and black. These are the four dragons, and the legendary protectors of Goddess Althena. But a legend is all I believe it to be, a fairy tale made up to placate the masses. It's not make-believe. We met with the white dragon at Caldor Isle. Oh, really? Did you say hi to the Tooth Fairy while you were there? How's that old white dragon doing? You kids are whack. Why won't this guy believe us? I want to see a dragon, but my mom and dad said there aren't any. They're wrong, aren't they? I know in my heart the dragons are real. Oh, are you sure? Of course, we met with Quark the White Dragon. I knew it, yay! Will you take me to meet Quark someday, pretty please? I want to meet the White Dragon, but I have to grow up first. Will you ask Quark to make me older? Quark has magical powers, but he can't grant your wishes. My little girl keeps rambling on about wanting to see a dragon. I tell her they don't exist, but what if they do? It's so terrible to even think about. The more I insist to my daughter that dragons don't exist, the more she believes they do. They do exist. Tell her, Alex. No, don't. She's just starting to calm down. Tell her this and she'll keep babbling for another 2 weeks. I kind of want to see what that choice was. Let's see if we can get it again. Nope. I guess we should save. I travel from my village to Meribia once a month to do some shopping. Have you come here to shop too? Actually, no. Well, if you have money with you, be careful. There's some seedy types around here. That's why I recommend Meribian Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them. Hi, you know, if you walk west of the edge of town, you'll end up on Black Rose Street. A lot of magicians live there. Isn't that where Nash said he was going, Alex? We should check it out. I want to see Black Rose Street, but my mom told me never to go there, so it must be bad. According to this flyer, the best place to buy jewelry is at Dross's shop. Do you know where that is? A large ship from Meribia signed a contract with the city of Vane to transport their magicians. They call on the wind spirit to move the boat and the water spirit to guide them. They've sailed for years using these wondrous means. A large ship from Meribia... Oh. Same line. You get one line, lady. You only get one. Ooh, a red chest. Did we go in here? Have you heard of Vane? My brother is studying magic up there. I want him to come back home. You'll have to study magic to become a dragon master, Alex. I miss my brother. He used to give me the best horse he rides. Dross the jeweler isn't from Meribia, but he set up a shop here nonetheless. I don't think he's a very reputable guy. In fact, in all honesty, I think he's a crook. The next time someone has trouble with him, I think Master Mel will take care of it. Is Ramus going to be okay? I'm worried about him. You'd better be careful if you're going to see that swine Dross. He has a despicable reputation, if you know what I mean. Excuse me, but where am I? I came here from Lon to see Hell Mel, and I'm lost. Beastmen are usually able to smell their own kind, but the scents in this place are overwhelming. Could you at least tell me where to find Mel's mansion? Dude, there's multiple weapon shops here. Interesting. The warehouse of Meribia are filled with valuables which are bought and sold by merchants. Before Mel took over the town, we were the constant target of thieves and pirates. Since Mel took charge, no one's been silly enough to attempt another raid of Meribia. Broadsword, wide and wicked. Uh-oh. Okay, we're broke. Welcome to Meribia. This is a great city of freedom, trade, and wealth. Make sure you mind your own business here. Meribians don't like nosy people. Nosy people don't stay in Meribia for very long, if you catch my drift. This grand structure is the residence of Master Mel. He deserves only the finest. Mel has an open door policy, so the citizens of Meribia may come and go as they please. Why don't you come inside and take a look? I guarantee you'll be impressed. I wonder if Mel is inside. Welcome to the entrance hall of Master Mel's mansion. Mel is the Grand Ruler of Meribia. Feel free to explore the mansion and don't be shy if you see Mel. He loves to talk. Last time I saw Mel, he was in the conference room just down the hall. This is the mansion of Master Mel. Mel's friendly, but don't be rude. He finds rudeness intolerable. Master Mel is generous enough to share his time with you. You should be courteous enough to treat him with respect. Excuse me, pardon me, so much to do, so little time. There are times when I wish I had a third arm to keep up with all the cleaning. This lady's been sniffing the fumes too long. It's not as busy around here as it was when Jessica lived at home. Almost, though. Mel's a great boss and a great guy, but it hasn't always been that way. He was a fearless pirate and a fearsome warrior known only as Hell Mel. Hard to believe, isn't it? There was a time when the name Hell Mel caused all of Meribia to tremble. Mel's wife was the daughter of an aristocrat who lived here in Meribia. After a secret romance with Mel, who was still a pirate captain at the time, they tied the knot. It was so romantic. I hope I find my true love someday. I think all of us do. Fuck. Hey, Barbit, what's up? It's good to see you streaming. Thank you so much. Lord Orfeo says, created a guild in EQ named after him, the Sacred Order of Stout Shield. That's awesome. That's awesome, Orfeo. Yeah. How you doing, Barb? Master Mel sent Jessica to the shrine to become a priestess, but I doubt that spoiled brat takes her studies seriously. She hasn't had to work for anything in her entire life. Why should he start now? Jessica's not meant to be a priestess. She's meant to live off Master Mel's riches. What's that? No, we're not having a party. All of this is for Master Mel. His appetite is almost as legendary as his strength. In his prime, the Master would have eaten twice as much. But now he's counting his calories at the request of Miss Jessica. Wow, Master Mel's become my favorite of the four heroes. Alex, do you think Nal could give Mel a run for his money? Mel has exquisite taste, and I prepare for him exquisite meals. Master Mel doesn't know his daughter is a total tomboy. Whenever he's around, she puts on her innocent little girl act. She may not act like a lady, but boys still swarm to Jessica like flies to honey. When do we get to meet this girl? Still doing the MWO thing, feeling fat and bloated, but I wanted to say hi to you when I saw you on. Well, thank you so much. Fat and bloated ain't that bad. I'm trying to cope with some serious heartbreak and the fact that I'm a fucking loser. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is Mel's conference room. The master's door is open to all. Go inside. Master Mel is never too busy to speak with visitors. Trust me. Okay, we'll do that. Halt! No one is allowed past this point without Master Mel's permission. Hello.
The name's Mel de Alkirk, and I'm the governor of Meribia. Since you're new here, I'll warn ya. If any one of you dares to make even the smallest bit of trouble in me town, I'm gonna take your little heads and pop 'em right off those twiggy necks of yours and mount 'em on me trophy wall. Got it?
Aha! You scared the heck out of me, old man. I thought my heart was gonna pop. Haha, don't be scared. I'm just fooling with you. Now then, what brings you to see me? Alex is going to become the next Dragon Master, Master Mel. So he came to pay his respects to one of the 4 heroes. I see, we have a future Dragon Master in our midst. Oh, that's rich. I like a lad with ambition. There aren't enough of you around anymore. So, Alex, let's find out how serious you are. What? Alex, you're going to be smushed like a grape. Then we'll have some wine. Wahaha. If you see a weakness in my defense, take advantage of it. Don't go easy on me, lad, because I won't go easy on you. Haha. Okay. Holy fuck. Yo, he's fucking me up. Oh my god. Oh shit, I beat him. Let's fucking go. Not bad, Alex. Not bad at all. That's the best fight I've had in ages. You might be the next Dragon Master after all. Of course he is. Alex met Quark the White Dragon and passed the first trial. Really? I'm even more impressed with you than I was before, lad. All hail the next Dragon Master. Ho ho ho. How is that not an achievement? There's some things that I've done so far in the game that I would have completely expected that it would be an achievement, but apparently not. Like, not letting Lake help me in the Weird Woods, defeating everything by myself, beating Mel. You'd think those would be achievements. The Complete Friggin' Moron's Guide to Leadership. 101 Great Ways to Invest Your Heaping Chestfuls of Pirate Gold. Detailed charts of the Meribian Sea and surrounding regions. Beast Women Babes Exposed. Your adolescent daughter and you. Rule number 1. Your daughter will have mood swings the likes of which you have never seen. When she's depressed, your only options are to buy her new clothes or buy yourself new armor. Rule 2. Your daughter will cry on cue to get what she wants, and it will always work. You know, lad, I've got a daughter not much older than you. Your daughter's name is Jessica, isn't it? Right. The girl's got a heart of gold and a soul to match. So you're saying she's adopted? Huh? What's that? Nothing at all. She's at Althena's shrine learning to be a priestess, and she'll be a great one. You should meet her sometime. I think she'd like you as much as I do. But you're gonna have to grow up before I let you marry her, lad. Wahahaha. I don't know, Alex. I think she'd be just as scary as her father. If you're gonna be a dragon master, lad, you have to meet all the dragons. I don't know much about where to find them, but my good friend Galleon would. He lives in Vane. The man Jessica chooses to marry had better be a brave soul. I won't be allowing any wimpy lawyer or accountant types to take her hand. Sorry, Mel, but Alex is already taken, right, Luna? No, you never know when to quit, do you? Of course not. Haha. Alright, let's go talk to Dross. Is LUNAR my favorite RPG? Probably. I think so. It's really tough because there's so many variations of LUNAR. I don't know which one is my favorite. I really like them all. So, like, thinking about LUNAR as a whole, I definitely think LUNAR is my favorite RPG, followed by, I think, Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is a freaking masterpiece also. But, like, the original LUNAR, masterpiece. The LUNAR PlayStation 1 remake, also a masterpiece. That is extremely rare. Like, even the PSP LUNAR Harmony, that game was fantastic as well. They never do LUNAR wrong. It's always a fucking knockout when they do LUNAR. So I really, that's really hard to discount. Final Fantasy VI has had some whack ports. But overall, like, if it's an amazing game. The pixel remaster version of Final Fantasy VI was fantastic. So it's tough to say what is better, Final Fantasy VI or LUNAR. Especially like LUNAR 1. It's been a long time since I played LUNAR 2. LUNAR 2 has a more serious tone. There is some funny stuff in LUNAR 2, but LUNAR 1 is hilarious. So, like, Final Fantasy VI takes itself very seriously. LUNAR is very lighthearted, and there's a lot of like funny moments in LUNAR, and there are very, very few funny moments in Final Fantasy VI. There are some, but not nearly as many as in LUNAR. Final Fantasy VI has some really deep, like some very like serious and deep dark events that like if you look into them, really think about it, like Final Fantasy VI is really, really sad. But yeah, I think they're both great games that I look at like as like two opposite sides of the coin for like the best of the like old school JRPG era. LUNAR is very funny and lighthearted, very bright, colorful, happy, and Final Fantasy VI is the opposite of that. It's very dark and adult and kind of depressing. More than Xenogears? Yeah, Xenogears is a fantastic game, but Xenogears... If LUNAR and Final Fantasy VI are like 10 out of 10, Xenogears is like a 9.5, 9.8, you know, kind of game, something like that. I'm gonna refill my drink real quick. Xenogears is fantastic. One moment. All right. Get an ocarina shape, babe. Dude, that's a really cool idea. I don't think they make those. But vapes that are shaped like musical instruments would be a really cool idea. That's a cool idea, man. If we were smarter and had more money, we could make that happen, make money off of it. But we're peasants. Dang, I need money. I like to describe Black Rose Street as a compact version of Vane's Magic Guild, without the elitist attitude. Not to mention the altitude. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Can you use magic, children? If so, you should consider moving here and improving your skills. Alex can't use magic. But if he practices it hard as his swordsmanship, he'll be using it soon. The people of Black Rose Street have the audacity to call it a slice of Vane on Earth. But this place is nothing like Vane. It's just a small street in a sprawling metropolis. The real Vane is the home of our world's magic knowledge. Not to mention both Galleon and Lemia. If you don't believe what I say about Vane, go there yourself and you'll see the truth. Of course, only skilled or promising magicians are allowed into the city, so you'll probably be denied entry. May Althena have mercy. That's the strangest pet I've ever seen. What kind of creature is it? I'm not a pet, old man, and I don't like the way you say creature. May Althena strike me dead. The critter understands the language of humans. You children would be doing me a huge favor if you were to sell me your amazing pet. Time to check the batteries in the hearing aid, old man. I am not anyone's pet. There's a new fortune-telling shop on Black Rose Street. It's being run by a magician from Vane. I heard she's very good at peering into the future, and she's very hot. Alex, why don't we ask her about the dragons? Maybe she'll know something. I don't have anything to ask the fortune teller about. Wait, I'll ask her if she sees my shoes under her bed in the near future. Welcome to the finest tool shop on Black Rose Street. From daily necessities to invaluable items, you'll find an astonishing array of articles available here. Okay. Remember that we have an exclusive on the Starlight. You can't buy it anywhere else outside of Vane. Okay, Vane and Meribia, the only places you can get Starlight, huh? Black Rose Street is a place where the people of the ground can interact with the magicians of the sky. It's a doorway through which the common man can glimpse the power of Vane. If you ever have a question related to magic, come here and you'll find the answer. Some of the magicians here on Black Rose Street are a little eccentric, but others are very kind and very amusing. My insignificant store is blessed 1,000 times over by your wondrous presence. I have a selection of many fantastic and wonderful magical items for sale. My first item is the magic toothbrush. It scrubs your teeth while you sleep and leaves them bright, not just white. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. I could tell you want one. You need one. I do. Can I get it, Alex? It sounds like it'd be kind of fun. No, are you too lazy to clean your own teeth now? No brush for you. I knew she'd say no. It'll be your fault when I contract gingivitis, Luna. Facts. Of course, you children have such wonderful dental hygiene. There's no need for my toothbrush. The next item for sale is the legendary magic plate. Any meal you can think of, no matter how luxurious, will instantly appear for your delectable dining pleasure. This wonderful item has never been so affordable. You cannot afford to not buy it. I've never heard of a better sales pitch, Alex. Where's the money pouch? I don't think we should buy it, Alex. If food keeps appearing on the plate, how are we ever going to wash it? You don't have to wash it, Luna. You just keep eating all the food. How unfortunate. I would think that active children would need to consume vast quantities of food. Surely you children will require the next spectacular item. I call it the magic duster. Simply wave it at any object and watch the dirt particles fly away. That's a wonderful item, Alex. Let's buy one. Luna, we're on an adventure. When are you going to have time to clean? All of my magical items are out of stock at this time. Please come again soon, children. Boo-hoo-hoo. This is absolutely horrible. This is a tragedy of all tragedies. I can't find my magic wig. I refuse to set foot outside of this house until I once again have a natural-looking head of fake hair. There's no such thing as aging gracefully, children, and I refuse to let this cruel world see me as I am. I will tear this house apart until I find that magic wig. Most of the people who live on Black Rose Street learn to use magic in vain. Almost everyone you meet here has a degree from the Magic Guild, myself included. We were chosen to come here because of our particular skills that are suited to the world of ground dwellers. Several of the stories on Black Rose Street have rare items for sale. But do not believe that those 2-for-1 sales on magic canes. You'd be lucky if one was magic. All the cons around here make it hard for honest men like myself to do business. Several of the stories on Black Rose Streets have rare items for sale. Oh, whoops. Same line. Do 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 do. You need a form for the guild? You mean the magic guild? Yes, talk to the head priest at the shrine. What shrine is that? The one for she who made our world. Althena? You mean Althena's shrine? Why does the leader of Althena's shrine have forms for the magic guild? I specialize in using magic to predict the upcoming weather conditions. Farmers and fishermen are especially interested in my forecasts for obvious reasons. It's far beyond my abilities to actually change the weather, of course. Such power is probably within only the grasp of magicians like Lamia and Galleon. Even if magic were used to control the weather, the effects would only be temporary. No spell is strong enough to control the elemental forces of nature for any significant period of time. The most popular item these days is the Fire Cane. Use it as a tool or use its fireball magic. Yeah, we need that Fire Cane. If you like anything you purchase here, don't be shy about mentioning it early and often on your travels. Oh my, are you lost, cat? You'll find a nice home at the bottom of my stomach. Hey, I've heard that voice somewhere before. I remember now, it's the old hag from Caldor Isle who gave us the water cane. Oh, do you know my sister? Is she still living out in the middle of nowhere all by herself? I wish she'd come back to Black Rose Street to live with me again. But she said she's loved the peace and quiet of the woods. Bah, she's just too stubborn to admit she misses me. I'm not as fond of the taste of wild game as my sister, so you don't have to worry about me trying to capture and eat you. I still can't trust you. You want to go on an adventure like Dragon Master Dine and you don't have any magic skills? Don't make me laugh. Dine was using incredible magic when he was half your age. Alex can't use magic, but he can use a sword to play the ocarina. He's practiced hard to master them, and I know when he can master magic too. You boy, I can tell you're quite the skilled magician. You might not have deducted it from my appearance, but I've been using magic since I was a child. Alas, the only spell I can cast is the one to stop sneezing, but I also have a powerful sense for the magical ability of others. But Alex can't use magic. Really, boy? You can't cast spells? That's because you have to learn to awaken the magic within you. When you get the chance, you should travel to Vane and study at the Magic Guild. The teachers there will surely be able to draw forth your talent. You have the Dragon Ring. Cork would only give that to a person who passes his trial, and that seems to be you. The ring is proof that you have the qualities of a Dragon Master. I heard that Dine wore it as well. Personally, I thought the Dragon Diamond was a lot more impressive. What will you do after you become the next Dragon Master, though? The world is at peace.